Hi everybody, this is Shelley from Healing Intentions, and this is our full moon forecast for October the 8th, 2014. Now we also had a solar eclipse last night, and we are in Mercury retrograde. So the energies have kind of been all over the place, and I know a lot of people are finding it difficult to maneuver, but just take a minute, sit silent, and breathe. Okay, so let's get started. Now, when Mercury goes retrograde, what it does is it causes us to slow down. It causes us to pay attention. It also affects electronics, cell phones, communication on all levels. So I would say that it's a very good time to not delve too deeply into serious conversations until this is over with. And Mercury usually lasts about 3 weeks. So I would say it started October the 4th. So near the end of October, I think you're okay to have conversations, but just watch out, okay? Things can be taken wrong, and then it takes a lot of work to get it back. Okay. Now, also, too, with this full moon and the solar eclipse and Mercury retrograde, it's like we are sitting on a three-legged stool. Now, I've read that quite a bit lately when I've been doing my research, and I find it very interesting because we all know that sitting on a three-legged stool takes balance. You have to know where your feet are planted. So, knowing what you're doing and paying attention to every moment will help you cruise through this time a lot easier than fighting against it or falling off the stool. Okay? So, the most important thing that I could say about the full moon and the solar eclipse is that they are asking us to respond but not react. Okay? That's what everybody's been saying. And I think how they mean that is to really keep yourself out of drama. Don't allow yourself to be pulled into a heavy energy or somebody else's anger. These are issues that they're having to deal with, and they're not happy about it because they're being forced to look at them now with Mercury retrograde, the solar eclipse, and the full moon. So it's kind of a full plate, as we say at a smorgasbord. So there are huge changes that are erupting for everybody. It doesn't matter where you're at in your life or what you're doing, which these changes will bring transformation. So if there's a lot of stuff that you've been working on, or you feel stuck, or you're not exactly sure what is the next area to go, watch where you're being directed and allow these transformations to occur. Okay? Now, the thing to remember is that the energy is pushing you past patterns and beliefs that no longer serve you, or that have I guess you could say worn themselves out. Okay? So, what this does is it pushes you into a different place and a different awareness to start creating neural pathways in your brain so that you start looking and seeing things from a different advantage point, a different way. And I think that that's what this is all about. Now, with all these energies, we are seeing a lot of truths. And I know that sometimes truths are not always easy to see or to deal with or to own, but it sets you free. We've said this a couple times in the past year. The truth does set you free. And to remember that when you admit that something isn't working or you are not happy with something, it then gives you the power which has always been yours to change what needs to be changed. So, this is something that is very important to remember and to hold on to and to pay attention to. Okay? Also, we need to remember that how we mm, process, that's a good word, how we process what we're experiencing, thinking, and feeling determines the outcome. And that's very important. So if we're not in a good mood, it's not going to be a good day. We all know the basic analogy of this, okay? But I think that it's very important to remember too that when you're thinking about a plan or you're setting up a dream or you're looking a little bit into the future, how you'd like things to look, that's where how you see it determines the outcome. Okay? So just pay attention because, like we have always said, energy and thoughts um, have the power to create your reality. Okay? So now there is also, too, with this energy, a stronger connection to your truth, who you are, and your higher self. A lot more people are waking up, as we say in the business. I think that the realities that the way things are going cannot continue is really starting to kick into play, is really starting to have people question what they want in their lives. And even their value systems are really starting to come into play. Now, I need you to understand that you will be responded to in the way that you're portraying yourself. So, if you feel that you aren't deserving or good enough for something, then those are the energies that you're going to attract. If you know that you deserve greatness, and it doesn't matter how that looks, whether it's just having a great tea with a friend, or having somebody tell you how special they are to you, or even having a friend send you flowers on your birthday, which brings a big smile, then that's what you will receive. So just remember that. Remember the power of the energy and how everything is shifting right now. It's very, very important. Also, too, I think it's very important to remember, too, that with all the stuff that's going on with Mercury retrograde, the eclipse, and the full moon, listen to your bodies, okay? I know that a lot of people are eating a lot right now to keep themselves grounded. Okay, let's pick healthy choices so that it doesn't create a problem. Yeah, so many chocolate bars, not a good idea. And also, too, that's okay. Don't be hard on yourself if you're eating, but eat healthy, okay? If your body needs to sleep, sleep. If you need to cry, cry. If you just want to stay at home in your pajamas for a day, give yourself permission to do that, because that's not only what your soul needs, it's what your body, your mind, your being needs. So just remember that and pay attention to that, okay? So I know with all the energies today that it's been an amazing kind of up and down all over the place day. I know that when we're out in public, there seems to be a lot of looniness going on and a lot of anger. So just do your best to stay in a positive energy. Don't react to the energies that are out there. Respond in a way that is healthy for you. And do your best to enjoy the next 3 weeks. So don't take anything personally. That is the most important part to remember. Okay? And we will talk to you soon. I hope everybody hangs in there. I love you. Bye.